springtime.
It is springtime, you're right. And it's watering the grass, it's watering the flowers, and cleaning the car a little bit, getting the pollen off the cars. Let's get started. As we go through the weekend, we still have more in the way of showers, but we do have some drying conditions as we go into a good part of next week. In fact, Saturday is not all that bad. Right now, we're looking at downtown Seattle, of course, 59 degrees, lots of upper 50s on the map, a few low 60s. Renton, Tacoma, Olympia 62, Chehalis 61, 57 in Forks right now. By the way, pollen count low for trees, grass, and weeds. Yesterday, weeds was way up there. Hopefully some of this rain is helping a little bit, other than watering the weeds, but helping to clear some of the pollen. Here we go with the radar right now. We talked about eastern Washington getting a brunt of this storm with thunderstorms and some flash flooding and some flooding there. For us, we've got some slight scattered showers out here. A lot of this will be with us for a good part of the evening. For your morning commute tomorrow as well, plan on some scattered showers tomorrow morning for the morning commute. By the afternoon, kind of showery like we're doing right now. Not real heavy, not all the time. We'll get a couple of spots of heavy rain. Also some lightning down through Oregon. The center of the storm is just through the south, sending some rain, even some snow to California, to the higher elevations, of course. And then we got another system coming through, and we got a bit of a break. So we will get some sunshine mixed in with all of these showers. Sunrise tomorrow, by the way, 5:30, 8:42 for sunset. We got lots of cloud cover for you as well. Here's Futurecast. Now we'll start off at 9 p.m. Notice a lot of this kind of lifting up. By midnight, you still have some scattered showers. Fast forward to 6 o'clock tomorrow morning for the morning commute. Everett, Arlington, you've got some rain at times, especially through the convergence zone is where we'll see some of the heavier amounts. 8 o'clock in the morning, you got more scattered showers there. By the lunch hour, if you're going to meet some friends for lunch, not all that bad. A lot of cloud cover, a few sun breaks, a few scattered showers along the coast, and then by Saturday morning, you continue with those scattered showers here. Now, rainfall since January 1st, I like to bring this up. Again, the top number is the amount of rain we've had since January 1st. The bottom number is how far we are behind from what would be normal for this time of year. So places like Quileute, about 15 inches behind. SeaTac, almost 3 inches behind. So tonight, we'll continue with some 40s and a couple of 50s. Your highs tomorrow, very similar to what we're doing today, which is mostly upper 50s and low 60s. Fast forward to the game tomorrow evening. First pitch, 7:10. The Mems taking on the Twins. Still a chance of showers at that hour for the first pitch at 7:10. Your 7-day forecast, we do have a little bit of sunshine for you on a Saturday. Just enough sunshine to bring the numbers up to the mid and upper 60s. And then I think as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, we'll see a little more sunshine and some drying.